See, now social media makes fitness more complicated than it has to be, and extreme behaviors normal. And I'm kind of tired of it. We're at the point now where if you scroll for long enough, you will believe that if your journey doesn't look like an Instagram reel, then you're doing something wrong. Well, I'm here to help you with that. First, the need to include protein in everything. Protein pasta, protein pancakes, protein cupcakes, protein gum. Okay. I love some protein products, as you can see, but quite frankly, if I'm being honest, a lot of it tastes like dirt. The facts are, most people don't get enough protein. It helps keep you full. It's gonna help you build and preserve muscle, especially if you're losing weight. But everything does not have to be high protein. But anyway, if you start to freak out about how much protein certain foods have, you're slightly leaning into the more unhealthy category. You're allowed to have a low protein snack. You want a chip? Eat the chip. You're human. It's okay. You're allowed to have a little bit of fun. As long as your nutrition is mostly balanced, you're eating enough protein, fiber, fats, carbs, you're not going to ruin your progress if a snack that you eat only has 2 grams of protein. You're fine. This concept of being optimal is the most annoying one, as in every exercise, every workout, everything that you do has to be 100% optimized. If this exercise doesn't help you build 7% more muscle, then you shouldn't be doing it. Now, I'm all for science-based lifting. Fitness is science, but calm down. Relax. First things first, not everyone's goal is to build the maximum amount of muscle. Like take me, I'm a basketball player. I have to do athletic workouts, and hypertrophy and strength is only one piece of the puzzle. You also have endurance, your cardio has to be on point, power output, you gotta be able to run fast and jump high. And to tell you the truth, the average person on the street doesn't need the most optimal that's gonna get you 1% more results. They just need efficient, safe, doable, sustainable. And don't get me wrong, I love building muscle, but building muscle, like I said, it's only one of many results. Now that you've built the muscle, can you use it? Like this exercise that I'm doing right here. I got the muscle, now you gotta be powerful with it. Can you run fast? Can you jump high without snapping yourself? And in some cases, like in sports, having too much muscle can be a bad thing, like in sprinting or swimming, for example. If you have way too much, it can actually slow you down a bit. Sorry, not sorry, but I think pre-workout is overrated. I understand the hype around pre-workout, but a lot of people make it seem like if you don't sniff this or inject it into your bloodstream, your workout's going to be trash. And yeah, no. The truth is, for most people, especially beginners starting out, you don't really need to spend your money on pre-workout. You should not be pressured to buy a big ass tub of it. Before you go Breaking Bad mode and start sniffing this on a daily basis, the bulk of your workout performance is going to be decided by how well you recover and how well you fuel your body before and after your workouts. Sleep well, make sure that you're taking enough rest in between workouts. Fuel your body before your workouts with carbs first, like fruit. That's gonna give you energy. Start there, master the basics first, and then later on, if you need the pre-workout, then hey, go for it. If you're brand new to fitness, let me help you out with something, okay? You don't have to work out every day, and you don't have to destroy your body in the gym every session. Relax. You work out for stimulation, not annihilation. And hey, I get it, I've done it too. I was a dum-dum at one point. I used to think that if you weren't sore and you could still walk out of the gym with your own legs, then it wasn't a good workout. And let me tell you, it just led to injuries. Listen to me carefully. Most of your gains are going to be made while you recover, because what workouts do, workouts break your body down, and your body needs time to heal itself so that it can build itself back up stronger. If you're coming into your next workout session fatigued, tired, your workout quality is going to go down, rep quality goes down, form is going to break down, chances of injury increases. And because you believe that every single workout has to be that hard, you will most likely quit at some point too. 1, 2, 3. That's all you need. 3 days. 4 days max. You can get really good results with just 3 or 4 days a week in the gym. Heck, you can even get good results with 2 days a week. The most important thing is that when you do work out, you got to make sure that you're challenging yourself and you're pushing hard enough so that your body will actually change. Now, every now and then, if you want to chase the pump and push yourself and see what your body can do, go for it. I'm all about that. But every single set, every single workout doesn't have to feel like you're about to fight a world war. Training to be part of the Avengers or the Justice League. When you get used to working out and you become more experienced and you understand how to program properly, then yes, you can increase your frequency, but you just gotta make sure that you are consistent. Plus, if you're able to work out every single day and you feel fresh every single day, your workout might suck. The intensity might not be there. This is my new chair, broke the last one, so I'll be arranging this while I tell you about the next thing about fitness that pisses me off. Bad diets. I'm gonna keep this simple. Intermittent fasting, keto, 1 meal a day, carnivore are all methods to achieve a calorie deficit. They are all methods, but the principle stays the same. If you want to lose weight, you need to eat less than you burn. What I dislike is when you're putting stuff together and stuff's not labeled properly. Like oh, there you go. See what I mean? The second thing I dislike is when you treat the method like it's a magic pill. The reason why you lost weight in keto is because you cut out a whole food group. The reason why you lost weight during intermittent fasting is because you chose not to eat for 20 hours. But the question is, do you need to do those diets? If you're healthy, you have no medical issues, and especially if you don't know what you're doing, then no. Because guess what? Come here. You can achieve a calorie deficit without extreme diets. Wow. Lean protein, veggies for volume and fiber. Relax on the liquid calories like sauces, oils, and drinks. Find lower calorie alternatives. Fruits are fantastic, and monitor your carbs. Let me give you a clue. If you're not as active, you don't need as much carbs because carbs are energy. So no, you don't have to do the egg diet to get in shape. Don't you just love when the holes are not aligned and you have to brute force your way through assembly? Anyway, if you have to cut out whole food groups, be hungry most of the time. Question your sanity. The chances are whatever you're doing is too extreme, is unsustainable, and you'll most likely relapse the first time you let some fries enter your mouth. Eventually, you'll figure this out and you're gonna break cycles in your life. If you have to go extreme to get into shape, you need to realize the second you stop whatever diet you're doing, you're gonna go right back to the old habits that you didn't work through faster than Usain Bolt can finish a race. Balanced meals, high protein, and then figure out your carbs to fat ratio depending on your goal, because sustainable is the key. If you can't maintain it long term, you most likely shouldn't be doing it. If you had to go extreme to get it, you most likely won't keep it. Scroll long enough on social media and you'll see someone that lost 30 pounds in 2 weeks. Or you'll see something even better. You don't have to lift weights. All I did was wave my arms around like this for an hour every day, and I lost 10 pounds in 2 days. Be for real. Be very for real. Real fitness transformations take time. Anytime you see massive 30 or 60-day transformations, you need to ask 2 questions. What did you do to get that transformation, and what did you lose? That's if your goal is weight loss, because now with weight loss, you can either lose weight or you'll lose fat. When you lose weight, you're losing everything. You're losing muscle, fat, and water. If you're losing mostly fat, this is body recomposition. You're dropping the fat and hopefully you're gaining muscle. So your body shape changes. Your body composition completely changes. The reality is building a good amount of muscle takes time. Losing fat takes time. You need to be ready to grind it out for at least 6 to 12 months, depending on your starting point. If you don't have a solid habit and behavior base to handle extremes, don't do them. Because at the end of the day in fitness, most people overestimate what they can do in 1 month and underestimate what they can achieve in 1 year. You have to stop trying to rush the process. All you're going to do is you're going to put yourself in a in shape, out of shape type of cycle. Focus on the habits that are going to get you long lasting results over time, and focus on being the type of person that can maintain those results. That's the key. Mental. Now we got to talk a little bit about supplements. If you're just getting started, outside of protein, vitamins if you need them, and creatine, you don't need 20 to 30 different supplements to get good results. All you need to do is master the basics, and that's gonna get you 80 to 98% of the results you're looking for. Supplements are exactly that. They are a supplement, as in they supplement your nutrition. You should be getting most of what you need through your nutrition, eating a well-balanced diet and staying consistent with it. When you have your nutrition dialed in, if you're lacking in any area, then you can go for the supplements. So don't waste your money getting all those fat burning, metabolism boosting, cancer solving supplements. All you're gonna get from that is having less money in your bank account while staying in the same shape. Not a good trade-off. And finally, I dislike a lot get ready with me type of videos, because if you watch a lot of them, you're going to feel like you need to have everything figured out and everything has to be perfect. If you have any skin in this fitness game, you know things don't go perfect all the time. There are going to be days where you don't feel like it. You're going to have days where you're sick. You're going to have days where your body image is nice and high. You look in the mirror and you're just like, I look good. And then there's going to be days where you look in the mirror and you're just like, ew, what the heck is that? You're not going to work out at the same intensity every single session. Some sessions you're going to feel really strong. Some sessions you're going to have no energy. And when life starts to get in the way now, that's a whole different ball game. So you have a little bit of growing up that you have to do. Stop expecting everything to be perfect. Stop waiting for the perfect time, because there's no such thing. All you got to do is take action and then pivot and adjust as life goes on. You don't have time for an hour workout? Do a 30-minute workout. You had a bad eating day? So what? 1 out of 365 days. You have the next meal, you have the next day. Just reset. The main difference between people that get fantastic results versus people that don't is that the people that get great results, they roll with those punches. When things are not perfect, they keep it moving. They adjust and they keep stepping forward and they don't quit. That is the name of the game. You have to stay in the game to win. As long as you stay in the game, that's it. You're good. No problem. I hope that cleared out a few things for you, and I hope that put you at ease with some of the craziness that you see on social media. The only thing you got to be chasing in fitness, like in life, is progress, not perfection. As long as you can stay consistent, you win.